Patterns like whispers in color so bold. Needles dance slow and sweet, piecing together hearts that meet. Stitch by stitch the world comes alive. Patch by patch dreams start to thrive. Under this quilt of love we lay, swaying softly while the hours slip away. Scissors sing sharp as the daylight pours, fabric like rivers flowing to the floor. The hum of the machine, a steady beat, binding together where edges meet. Stitch by stitch the world comes alive. Patch by patch dreams start to thrive. Under this quilt of love we lay, swaying softly while the hours slip away. Every square a story sewn, every thread a love I've known. Hands may tire, but hearts will glow in the rhythm only quilters know. Stitch by stitch the world comes alive. Patch by patch dreams start to thrive. Under this quilt of love we lay, swaying softly while the hours slip away. Unite. Threads in my hand, weaving stories untold. Patterns like whispers in color so bold. Needles dance slow and sweet, piecing together hearts that meet. Stitch by stitch the world comes alive. Patch by patch dreams start to thrive. Under this quilt of love we lay, swaying softly while the hours slip away. Scissors sing sharp as the daylight pours, fabric like rivers flowing to the floor. The hum of the machine, a steady beat, binding together where edges meet. Stitch by stitch the world comes alive. Patch by patch dreams start to thrive. Under this quilt of love we lay, swaying softly while the hours slip away. Every square a story sewn, every thread a love I've known. Hands may tire, but hearts will glow in the rhythm only quilters know. Stitch by stitch the world comes alive. Patch by patch dreams start to thrive. Under this quilt of love we lay, swaying softly
and good evening, wherever you may be. Hello and welcome, welcome, welcome to the quilt shop. Oh, thank you, I love to sew. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Hello, April. Hello, everyone, she says. Lois, happy Saturday. Happy to see you here, Lois. Thought you'd be busy with your friends. I can't wait to see you, like, tomorrow. So, super excited for that there, Lois. And Tracy Provis. Hello, Joyty? Joyty? I think that's what I remember calling you. And Catherine. Hello, everyone, she says. Irish Lady Linda, hello all in chat. Good day here in sunny Florida. Working on the last 8 blocks for the Scrappy ring block. Oh yes, the one we did for July. Very nice. That Mona one, that one. Using Marvin the Martian fabric throughout and in sashing blocks. Nice, awesome. Hello Nadia, how you doing? We're all sewing away here. Nice, hey ladies. In Lois' studio. I'm coming for you. You have been forewarned, just so you know. And did you really know what you signed up for? I can't wait. I can't wait to hang out with everybody and just have a good time. Where are you, Linda, in regards to Orlando or Paisley? And do you want to, like, meet up or, like, break some bread or something? I give good hugs. Hello, Sass. How you doing? Hello, Cheryl. Hello, everyone. Hello, Karen. Good morning from San Diego, California. Hello. Hello, Jeffrey Quilter. Hey, LL. Have one fun. Thank you, Mary. Your package went out on Thursday. I will send you the tracking. I totally forgot. And what you... Oh, so no worries. I will get to you. It's just been a really busy day. We're, like, leaving right after a stream, so... we're ready for... Can't wait for more LL hugs. I can't wait to give them. I'm so excited. A little anxiety, but that's just it. So, up on your bed there, star of the show. Up. They gotta see you. Hey. She's been a bit mopey today, so forgive her. Up. There you go. You're a good pumpkin. Hold on. Yeah, we didn't have any treats out here for you. We needed to find something. They can't see you. You gotta come over here. You gotta come here. Come here. Okay. There she is. The star of the show, Sophie Lofi. Okay. Thank you. I'm super excited. Don't tell Dad we're feeding her potato chips. Shh. There. Okay. Only 2. Okay. I'm in St. Augustine on the East Coast. Okay, I'd have to go Google that. I'm not geographically inclined at all towards, a little bit towards the American states. But, yeah. So, oops, sorry. We'll do this one so you can see Sophie too. So, cheers, everybody. Yeah, well, the suitcase came out and I've been packing stuff for a couple days and trying to get other things together. And, you know, just, I wanted to make sure I had... Like, for the people who, you know, are, that I know that are coming, of course, I want to try and make them a little something special, right? So, St. Augustine, Florida. Okay. Where is that, though? East Coast. Okay, so, not too far, I guess. I don't know. It's just this little island thingy, or landmass that comes all the way down out. So, cheers, everybody. Now remember, we're not going to have the member Zoom on Wednesday like we normally do. It's going to be an open Zoom on the Tuesday, because we're not here for Cross Stitch Tuesday, right? Because we're going to be hanging out with Lois and all her gang. Yeah, we're here today, but not next Saturday. Next Saturday we're traveling, or it's a day for just Pop and I. So, we're super excited. I'm Lori. You sneaking in there? Did I say hi to you already? I'm sorry if I didn't. Say 1.5, 2 hours away. Okay. All right. You email me if you wanna like hang out there, Linda. Like I say, I give good hugs. People in the chat have hugged me, and they know. You know. You want some of this? Okay. It's all right. It's all good. Cheers. I don't sneak. Yes, you do. Hey, Bev, how you doing? Hi from Illinois. Making mug rugs today for granddaughter. Excellent. Hey, Donna Faye. Yeah, we're here. And Jill Odell. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to see everybody here. So again, if you want to get a chance to win one of the little colorful pouchy thingies I'm working on in the Saturdays just for September, exclamation SEPTGW will get you to the link, and you just got to click that. And then what we do, we'll put them in. This was the first one. Opens nice and wide, super cute. We're using some of our 2.5ers that we had for the pixelated heart quilt. That was, when was that? May was the pixelated heart, because it was like Mother's Day and like my mom's birthday and stuff like that. Feeling all the loves, since she's not here with us. And then last week was like the heart-shaped one, remember? This, it kind of looks like a little bit like a mouse or an elephant too. So, but I also like it for the fact that you don't have to unzip it all the way, but I like it as a needle, like a needle holder. You know what I mean? You could put all your little needles in there and open her flat sort of thing. So, and then, you know, zip her up. But, so that was last week's. This was the weeks before that we did. Okay, super fun. Using some more of the scraps because I cut so many, and then so many were gifted too. So we got this whole bucket that we can work with. This time around, we're going to do a taco pouch from Riley Blake. And I think we'll probably do, she gives you like a whole selection of sizes. There's extra large, large, and then obviously small and medium or whatever. So, and you can do them any way you like. So I did find some different zipper for this project because you do have to sew all the way around. Good scissor bit. Oh, great idea, Lori. Didn't even think of that. So you have to kind of sew over your zipper on both sides of this pouch. So I got some thinner stuff, not like the thick stuff that I had. So I do have 2 loaded here to go on my big tape. That was finicky enough. So yeah, that's fun. And so if we get 2 done, happy us. So, but other than that, yeah, we are headed out right after stream. The Munchkins dropping us off at the hotel near the airport, and we got to be up at like 2 a.m. and headed out, so we got an early flight. We're going to Toronto? I think we're Toronto on the way there, stop, and then down to Orlando, and then on the way back, I think we're in Montreal. Québécois in Montreal, bonjour, comment ça va? If you ever come to Dallas area, I want to be the first one. Aww, debt-free quilter, that's so sweet. That's so nice of you to say that. She hugs. I do hug. Yeah, Lori knows. Lori knows. I've hugged Lori quite a few times. I'm looking forward to hugging her again. Tracy, Lois, lucky ladies. And Allison, too. Allison's on her own adventure. She's off like gallivanting in Europe. She's having a good time. Is extremely haunted. Well, the fort and lighthouse, Old Town, is also haunted. Well, oh, where's that? In Fort Augustine? Oh, sorry, in St. Augustine? It's not Fort Augustine. I got confused there. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you. I'm excited. I haven't been to Florida since 2000. Year 2000. Pop was down there doing some work. We were living in Harleysville, Pennsylvania at the time. Munchkin was just widow. He was only like 4 years old. And I had some surgery done, and I couldn't be left alone. So we just followed him down to work for like 2 weeks. And then, so I had somebody to watch after me and look after Marcus too. So. We're gonna have a great time. No worries. No worries. Super excited. Hey, what time are we meeting for dinner, and where are we meeting? You need to text me that information. Pop asked me, and I'm like, I don't know. I just know it's Sunday sometime. He's like, we need to solidify some plans. I'm like, okay. I'm like, whatever. I'm just going, you know. Okay, so what we want to do is for the inside of this pouch and the outside of this pouch, inside is still like the whole combination that we've been doing with the lighter fabric of the patchwork. Boop-a-doop, boop, 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 boop-a-doo. This one here, like the lighter on the insides, and then the more colorful bibbidi-bobs on the outside. Okay, so that's what we're going to go with today. Hello, Brenda Foley. And anybody else I may have missed coming in, hello and welcome and happy you're here and sending love. Hey, Monica. Oh, Artisan Quilting LLC. Hi from Colorado. Beautiful quilt. Thank you. I didn't realize I was an around the world quilt until I think I entered it into a quilt fair. I had only been long arming for about a year at the time, and I was deemed a professional quilter. So they wouldn't judge it. I was disqualified. So I was heartbroken by that fact that I was disqualified. But also, after only being a year of long arm quilter, I thought, they thought I was a professional. Woo, okay, so it's kind of like, you know, a double-sided sword on that one. So it's like, it's okay. It's one of my favorites, actually. And I quilted it twice, actually. I quilted it once, and I didn't like it. So I spent 8 months ripping all the stitches out with Pop's help to take it all apart, and then I requilted it. So that is my two-timer. And I have actually another one that's almost a two-timer too. So it's the one that Lois came to for our first 12-hour live stream when Lois, what was it, 2018 or something, Lois? And we did the frequency. Oh, I feel like I've done it wrong or said it wrong, but anyways, that one. And I still, I messed up on that one and have had to rip out stitches. I thought I was good to go to load it back up on the longer, but when I went to load it the other day, I was like, oh, I got this whole other section I still got to do. So that's when I get home. I don't know if that was before. I don't know. I had a few kits, and I put the kits together. If anything, it would be in like the 2017, end of 2016 kind of time frame. I think we have over 1,400 videos on the YouTube channel itself. So if you go, I don't think it was called Around the World. It was called Cotton Candy. That's what it was. So maybe search by that. But that was the quilt kit name. Yeah, hey, everybody coming in. I better get to work or I'm never going to get anything done. Hey, Adley, how you doing? Texas D. Brazil at 5:30. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, you're going to have to text that to me. Hello, Miss Melissa. Is she in the chat? To Miss Melissa. Hi, Mr. Coming in if she was there. Okay. And Suzanne Taylor. Okay, so yeah, we're going to stick with that. So let's do. Let's pick and choose and put some colors together. So which size do we do? The large or the extra large? Hey, June Hansen. Hello. The quilt behind you made with strip tubes. My niece wants one. I have jelly rolls. I honestly don't remember, Lori. Hey, Naiku. How you doing? Welcome in. Do the extra large? Okay. April says extra large, so we're doing the extra large one. Okay. I have to put it together though, okay? So we need scissors. Not fabric scissors, but scissors. And we're gonna cut this out, okay? It's got a little overlap spot here too, so let's go to the dust so you can see what I'm doing. So we'll do this, okay? And then that'll be our nice little template. That's a good size. That's a good size. Like that, because we do want it to be comparable to the ones we've already made, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Thank you, June Hansen. I didn't realize it was going to be such a chatty quilt topic for today, but I'm glad it is. So thank you. Yeah, it's around the world, but I didn't know that was what it was called when I first made it. So it just does this whole, like, I call it like a pond echo, like it from the center and just kind of echoes all the way outwards. That's kind of what I get from it. So, hello there, Pat Riemenschneider. How are you doing, my dear? Big hugs to you. Sending you hugs and loves and good vibes. Natalie is lurking. She's here. I saw her. She says, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Sorry. She could probably use a hug. So if anybody wants to give Miss Natalie a hug, that would be like probably like the bomb diggity, because her munchkin is off to university this weekend. And I'm sure that is quite the hurdle to overcome. I was lucky enough that Marcus went to school only an hour and a half away, so he could drive and, you know, get what he needed for his, you know, gaming degree, sort of gaming design degree. So he was close. I didn't have to say goodbye that way, right? So I'm sure that's tough. It's got me in the fields, and she's not even mine. Hi, favorite pattern, just haven't gotten to it yet. I don't think I put it in tubes, Lori. I'm trying to think of that, and I don't remember doing the tubes. The first time I think I did the tubes was the Bargello. That was the first time I think I ever worked with tubes, sewing the tubes together, sewing and then making it a tube. Thank you, June, for sending a hug to Natalie. You guys are the bomb. Bomb diggity. Okay, now we need some tape. Oh, hold on. Who's cutting that? Drunk baboon? Okay, there we go. How's the weather where Sass is? I think she popped in and she disappeared. She's probably got those grandbabies are running her ragged. Cheers, everybody. Big hugs. Big hugs. Yeah, and see, I didn't think she was lurking. She said hello. Okay, now we need some tape. Okay, now are we supposed to go like this? And that's how she is? That seems legit to me. Okay, so let's fold on this fold, or the little dotted line, which I'm assuming is a fold. Okay, and then we got this part to tape to this part. Okay, there we go. That's it. Okay, nice, nice. All right. Take that there. Put like a set piece first. This is where things can get chaotic, especially when you're working with tape. So you set one first, just so you get it where you want it. Okay. Right. And then you can come in with the other pieces. Right. But now we need to find where the tape went. Okay, we got this. We got this, team. You're here. I've got 86 here, sunny, and getting here. I don't know what it is, and my phone is on the shelf behind me, so I don't know what it is here, temperature-wise. It's nice enough that I've got the screen up on the door, so, and one of the windows, yeah, one of the windows, the one over my left shoulder, is open. Okay, there we go. Bob's our uncle. We'll put one at the back just to stabilize her. What's everybody else doing today on this beautiful Saturday here? Can't believe it literally is like the last Saturday of, oh no, I guess that next Saturday's the last Saturday of summer. Okay, all right, so there we go. Not gonna lose that end. Okay, perfect. So we'll have to put this on the fold. So we have to make sure that we have enough fabric to do this twice. Okay, so like here and then here, we need to make sure we have that. And then 2 times. So we need to inside and then outside. Okay, right? That's gonna make this, that's gonna be a big one. Nice. Noise. And then, like I said, I got my zipper tape here with 2 set on it. I'm ambitious that we would get 2 done, but especially when we're 24 minutes and we haven't sewn a darn thing yet. So get cracking. Okay. All right, let's lace them out. We're gonna have to make like a nice big enough patch, right? So yeah, we got it actually here. I'll put you outside for a second. Not that you've been bad or anything. It's just how pretty it is out there. We did get some rain, but not a lot. We could certainly use some more. But it is looking much better and not so extremely droughty out there. Okay, we need some more different whites here. Yeah, we didn't want Munchkin to have to drive us like in the middle of the night, so it just made sense for us to, you know, go and stay a night at the hotel and then just hop a shuttle right to the airport. Makes it easier. Less stress, less fuss, less muss. Especially when the airport's an hour and a half away, right? Okay. Oop, sorry. This is the one I wanted. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. There we go. I'll get it. Charles are trying to rest the ankle that sent me. Oh no! Yikes! I suppose it tickles the pool. Weather says not today. No. What do you got going on over there, Lori? Weather-wise, here. All right. We got some pretty colors. Got lots to choose from. Trying to make sure we get the right side up. Here. We'll just start putting everything together. Hello, Roxanne. How you doing? Hey, Craft Simple Life. Welcome in, my dear. What's going on with you today? What's happening in your hood? Sophie's doing laps around the shop. You need to go relax. Please, you're stressing me out. Go on. Go lay down. Go lay down. You're good. I know she doesn't like what's going on, but I can't change it. I'm not going to change it. She's just going to have to adapt. Yeah, I could hear her pacing the other day when I got the luggage out. She's like, oh no, something's going on. They're leaving me. Just a short adventure, Sophie. Just a short adventure. Only a week. We're getting showers. It's damn. Oh, no sun. It gives me time. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Thinking about tackling my garage today so I can possibly park a park. Oh, no way. That's going to take time, so you pace yourself, okay? Don't overdo it. Okay. We're probably going to need like another row, but we can start off with this one, okay? Cheers, thanks for hanging out with me today. Okay, so what I found in my little stash of something that I came across when I was in California is these little Sewology buttons. They're really cute. They got a little rainbow thing. So what I was going to do is make like a little tie out of a button or two or whatever. They're really cute. They're there. You can see them there. For as a pull for the zippers, because the zippers are kind of small on this one. So yeah, I thought they would be kind of cute. So I'll do that for the little pouch. Okay. All right, let's get started. Please send some back. Send us some sun. All right, so we're just gonna kind of go 2 by 2, as we know we got to build it out, right? So it'll take time, but it'll be worth it. Yeah, Pop's excited for the conference. And I'm excited to meet up. We're going to have brunch with Miss Melissa, Miss Practically Creative. We're going to have brunch with her on Friday. Super excited for that. Getting tats with Lois and Tracy and a friend named Silex. She's part of my the Chris Notbush's environment first, and then became friends with them on the other side. So I sent you a text. Thank you very much, Miss Lois. I appreciate it. Thank you. I just don't want to get lost. We figure by the time we get through land, get rental car, and we can't check into our Airbnb until like 4 p.m. or something. That does not look like a 2.5-er. Nope, that is so shy. Okay, we need a new white piece for that one. Let's find a new white piece. There we go. That's a better piece. Okay, you off to the pile of mystery of how you got in the 2.5-er pile. Yeah, I got some of the winter quilts, June's and July's, and I was hoping to mail off August, but I haven't heard back from the August winter yet. So I've got those to mail off too, because we've got some really odd restrictions in Canada now. I was given the paperwork the other day when I was at the post office, so it's going to be way harder for me to be mailing down to the States. So we're going to have to rethink all of our giveaways and stuff, because it's not going to work. We like to share with everybody, and they're kind of making it almost impossible. Okay, this one, I'm trying to make sure I've got the right side, because sometimes it's so easy to get the back side. Oh, this is the one that's missing a nub. How did you get back in the pile? Hold on. We need another yellow, because I like the bright yellow there. Off to the side there. Houndstooth. Houndstooth is out. Not enough. It's got tiny little nubbins off the tip of it. And we do need the tip. We do. Look, it's gone. Missing in action. I don't know. I don't know, Lois. I don't know about that part. I don't know about that part. Oh, we actually had another one of those. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We'll deal with it. And this one's got all the, like, the salvage still on it, so it's kind of like, ooh, I should even that up a bit. That one also looks a little wonky. Who's cutting this stuff? My goodness. Holy moly. Okay, another color. I have not. Do we feel we need to be concerned, Sarah Boy? Charlotte Vander, are you in the chat? Miss Charlotte Vander. Well, you know what we need to do? You know what? It always works. It always works. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. Charlotte Vander, Charlotte Vander, Charlotte Vander. Right? Right? Am I wrong? I'm not wrong, because we've done this many times before, and then all of a sudden we've conjured them. I started processing my scraps a couple of months ago. I have so many 2.5-inch squares and strips and others, but I'm kind of loving having all that processed so I could start a leader ender. Ooh, there we go. Bonus project, right? That's kind of like the half square triangle project. It was just kind of like a bonus project. So, I'm bringing my half square triangle bag. So excited. I'm going to have to get people to start signing it. I meant to do that the last time we were in Ontario, and I forgot. That also is short. I've got to get people to sign the inside of that bag. It's such an epic bag. Oh, there was Bernadette and Katie Greenland Quilter. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. We're just putting some patches together, or 2.5ers. We're making the inside of our taco pouch, and then we've got more of the patches, but all color. I'm trying to make it so it's a little bit lighter on the inside. And then, yeah, we're gonna make one of those. Well, we're gonna try to anyways. We've never done one before, but we're gonna try. It doesn't seem like it's rocket science, so. And we're kind of smart cookies, you know. Sometimes, you know, when it comes to setting up printers that aren't online, maybe not so smart, but you know, hey, we try. We try. The struggle is real, but we do try. All right, let's see what this gives us. Okay, we'll wake up the iron. Okay. And then we'll put our 2x2s together as 4x4s. We're not building the house. Okay, and we will pop these guys apart and we will press to the dark side. The post office. No, they're not. I was, well, they know because I mail a lot, right? So when they saw me coming in, and she Mary, one of the little ones there, she's so cute and adorable. She said, "Oh, you know, Laura Lynn, there's new restrictions. Do you have anything for the U.S.?" I said, "No, actually, I'm headed there on Sunday. So I'm taking the ones I was going to mail." I said, "These are both for Canada. One was headed to Peter, the baby quilts that I made up with for him for with the lobster fabric, and then Mary, who's in the chat, I had a package for her to mail off." So she says, "Oh, here's the piece of paperwork that you're going to have to do right now, and everything has to have a code before it comes in." And I'm like, "What?" Like, oh, and then you got to prepay this and that. And I was like, oh man, like, we'll have to leave early because a friend is having a birthday party for a daughter that turns 1 on the night. Oh, nice. Awesome. 19th. That's a lovely number. All right, now we're going to press. So it's easy to kind of just go that way. Hold up the dark side, right? And then just kind of push towards it. Okay. And the reason why we do that, here, I will show you on this one, is the reason why we do that. Okay. I'm going to push the other way. And you're going to go, what? What did you do that for? Are you crazy? No. But you can see, even from this distance from the camera, you can see how the shadow effect is there. Okay. I'll show you here. Okay. So you can see that. Look there, it's a perfect example. You can see against the light. So that much fabric is being seen underneath the white. Sometimes you can't help it. It happens. And it's not like the end of the world or anything like that. But the purpose of to try and prevent that is making sure that you're pushing the base of that back fabric all the way over to the dark side. Okay. And then that kind of disappears. That it does happen from time to time. It happened on the pixelated quilt. You can see there was a couple of spots where the whites were folded back in on each other, and it's like, well, sometimes you just can't help it, you know. And then some people swear by using a split seam for projects, and to me, you get the same effect with the split seam, and I'm not totally keen on that. UKS, yes, yeah, we were talking about that, Natalie, in the last Zoom meeting. Yeah, I'm flabbergasted. Like, it's like bad, you know. No, it's just bad. Well, I also thought that was not such a good idea, right? And being a long armor, I'll show you a perfect example of why, you know, we don't like pressed open seams. Here, I'll show you. Okay, I'll do it on this one. I'll press it open. Okay. So as you're working a quilt across the long arm, right? If there happens to be a hole in that or whatever, the foot of the long arm could actually get caught in there, right? It also, as you see, weakens the seam, right? And now you have a potential to have just those little threads break just a little bit, and then you got yourself a hole, and then that hole gets bigger and bigger and bigger because that seam was weakened. If you press everything to the side and then those seams get flattened by stitching and so on and so forth, they're like locking it together. They're not going anywhere, right? So, no, Linda Lindsay. As an American, I'm so sorry for what's going on. Marcus's friends that live in California were apologizing. They were like, "We're sorry." I'm like, we're still going, you know. I'm not changing my plans. No. Just gotta deal with it. How's Linda Lindsay today? How you doing? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. What you got going on? Right now, we're making some patchworks to make a pouch. We're gonna use this one. It's a Riley Blake taco template. There, you got a bunch of different sizes you could use. And chat said extra large today, so that's what we're going for. Okay, so that's what we're gonna make. Because chat's always right. Right, chat? Chat's never wrong. Gotta roll with the punches. Yeah, well, that's it, right? Like, it can't be, you know, having a hissy fit, or like the Dinkeldorf that decided to go off into the woods and get himself a $28,000 fine because he wasn't supposed to be going off into the woods because of the ban. Like, really? Really? Just 'cause? Right. Alright, now we're gonna put those together in a pleasing manner. So we probably just go build them up 4 by 4. You know, do like this. Make sure we got opposites, a flippity flop and a floppity flip. Okay. So we'll just do that. We'll just put 2 and 2 together. 2 by 2 by 2. Like building an ark, people. Like building an ark. Alright, cheers. Cheers. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Working on an applique giraffe? Oh, how cute! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are you putting the little spots on them too? Cheers, cheers, cheers. Yeah, our white fabric, we got like snowflakes, we got butterflies, we got all sorts of stuff. We're mixing and matching. We're having a good time. Hello, Del Marie. Hi there. Sorry, you're not late. Never late. Never ever late. You arrive precisely when you need to. You're all like wizards. Like Gandalf. Like, you know, wizards only arrives precisely when they need to. So, it's okay. There would be a problem if I'm late. Which I don't think I've ever been late, per se, without some sort of, like, issue going on here, right? So, hello, Deborah Holdman. Hello, LL and Chatters. How's Deborah Holdman today? It's actually pretty nice out here today. It's not bad at all. I hear it's really warm where we're going, so. Exclamation SEPT GW gets a chance to win one of these zipper pouches that I'm making, okay? You just got to fill out the form. I'm still waiting for word from the August winner, Judy Hebert. If you are listening in any way, shape, or form, or see this somewhere, you know, during the week, could you please check your email? Or email me. Oops, helps if you have them in the right way, dork. Hey, Pat Strawhouse, how you doing? Hello, Michelle the Quilter. Hello, Laura and Sophie Lofi. Hi, Katie, June, and everyone in chat, she says. I like it when y'all say hi to each other. Love it. We got friends who met via our channel are hanging out together right now at Lois's place. Lois, Tracy Provis, and Wendy are all chilling like villains. I'm so excited. I get to see you guys tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. Well, tomorrow afternoon, I guess, really, because you said 5:30. We don't see each other sooner. How is Pat Strawhouse? How is the bay? How is the bay in Cumberland, Nova Scotia? So you've been here for you lived here for over a month now in Nova Scotia. And I know you've been having a good time. And I know you made the right choice. So would you have anything to suggest for anybody that may be contemplating selling up and moving away, even at, you know, when we traveled and did that like 3 and almost 4 years ago. It's a lot. It is a lot to ask of your body to move. Tenfold. It really is. Okay, we're short. A 4-pack here. Oh, oops, sorry. I got to put you back over here. Or over here. I suggested it for sure. Like even our choice, right? Was sometimes you just gotta not stay in the same place, right? You gotta move. What happened there? Uh-oh. All right, let's fix that. Let's not proceed with that because that's not gonna work. Not going to be successful with that one. So let's unpick it and fix it. Seam ripper, you're my best friend. Seam ripper, to the very end. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Do. Put it on this side. Gets better every day. So happy to hear that. That makes me very, very happy. All right, let's put our 4 patches together to start building out our fabric, okay? So we're building our own fabric out of our squares. That's what we're doing. And then we're going to cut a taco template. I will highly recommend to move to the area. Best hidden gem, yeah, right? Hey, Charlotte Poe, how you doing? Popping in to say hi, everyone. I'm off to my son's wedding. No way, really? LL and Pop. Thank you so much, Charlotte. Big hugs to you. And congratulations. Congratulations on the kid getting married. High five, hip bump. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh, what a great day. What a great day to get married. Well, really, any day is a good day to get married. If you find the one you love. Ooh, 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 ooh. If you find the one you love. Yeah, I do too. You got to chase dreams, right? And sometimes you don't realize you have a dream, or it's even worth chasing. So, you know, I highly suggest the chasing. I mean, you got to stop at some point in time, right? But hello, Giovanna. How's Giovanna today? How's Italy? All of Italy. Now we just need our Denmark Miss Helly checking in. And we need our Charlotte Vander in the Netherlands checking in. And we need our Annie O in Belgium checking in. All right, let's see what we're building. See what we're building. Ooh, ooh, see what we're building. Ba-doop, ba-doop. Hold on, let's do this down here so you can actually see what I am doing. Okay, let's put those guys together. Put the yellow over here. There. And there. Okay, that'll be a nice little. It's not. I don't think it's gonna be enough yet, but we're. Ooh. Oh, maybe another roll, and then, maybe one more. So 1 and 1, and then we should have enough. Oh no, we were streaming today, but we're leaving right afterwards, Peter. Yeah, I was headed out to the shop to prep stuff. Cheers! Cheers to you, my friend. Happy to see you. Oh, Marie France. Helly post on Facebook. She wouldn't be. Oh, okay, I missed it. Thank you. Thank you. And it's actually Marie France's birthday today. So everybody on a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Marie France. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Hope you have a great day. Big hugs. Thanks for hanging out with us on your birthday. Cheers, cheers. Yeah, we're heading to the airport. That's why I asked if you wanted to do dinner tonight near the airport to bring you the quilts, but you had other plans because we're staying close. So we can just take a shuttle because we got to be at the airport at like 3 in the morning or 2:30 or something like that. So because we fly to I think it's Toronto first and then down to Orlando from there, and we have a 2-hour layover, which is good. So. Oh, he's such a nice guy. He's such a nice guy. What a great community, right? Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Always good vibes. Always good vibes. Hey, there he is. See, we were talking about it, Peter. We conjured him. Happy to see you there, soldier dude. Yeah, no, we're just doing this like little project, and then we're headed to the airport, pretty much. he was trying to sneak in there on your soldier. Good morning, seeking in late as my daughter is. Oh, hold on. Is it sneaking or seeking? In late as I took my daughter to Chapters to get a free book. What? Chapters is giving away free books. What's going on? What's going on, Sammy D? Tell me. Almost got caught there, Peter. I'm glad the baby quilts that I said arrived so fast there, Peter. When they said next day delivery, I was like, what? I know I can drive it there fast, but still, right? Yeah, I'm glad they showed up just fine. Yes, free books. That's crazy. Are they closing them down or something? Like, what's happening? Is there no more Chapters? Chapters is a bookstore up here in Canada. So I used to love, that was like one of the highlights for, you know, with Munchkin growing up, was heading off to Chapters to find new books. New books to educate ourselves with. What's your plans for today there, Marie France, since it's your birthday? They say it's your birthday. Dun-na-na-na-na. It's not my birthday, too. Soon, though. Ish. Soon-ish. No, getting rid of books. Really? That's so sad to hear, though. It's kind of heartbreaking, though, don't you think? I'm not much for reading on my phone. I like a paperback book, right? In September, Chapters gives away 10,000 books across Canada. Holy jeepers, bat cat. What? What? Well, that's fantastic. Good for Chapters. It's just a write-off to them anyways. Yours is on Monday. Well, happy early birthday there, Giovanna. You should come join us for an open Zoom. We're having a meetup and gather at Lois's studio on the Tuesday, and I'm going to open up the Zoom for everybody. It's going to be posted via our YouTube little message section on the YouTube part. So I'll post the link and stuff there because we're going to be chatting all day and hanging out. So we'll pop you up on the Zoom, and you can come hang out with us if you like. Hopefully there'll be a few people there. Be like you're there for the meetup too, sort of thing. Yeah, I hope you have a great day there, Giovanna. Do you got plans? What's happening? So what are you, 22, 23? What's the deal here? We are all on the inside. Okay, now let's do a little pressing and see if we have to add more rows. I think we do, but they had 6 titles to choose from. Oh, whenever I get to the studio, I'll set it up because I'll have the laptop and stuff. So I'm staying about an hour away from where Lois is. So I'll set it up as soon as I get there. So I think Pop has to go start his conference pretty early, so it's pretty much, I see him off, and then I'm going to go hang out with everybody else. So, unfortunately, the people who will be there on the Tuesday won't get a chance to see Pop. So because he is in the conference, right? So I'm just there for tag along. You know, I'm just there like for looks. I'm a bum. I'm just following him. The stalker I am. I can't even invert the numbers. Will be 65. Not a day over 30. I'm with you. I like the books, but now oh, do you? We got Pop like one when they first came out, and I just wasn't really interested in it. I did pick a book up off the bookshelf in the house to put in my luggage, like a paperback to just in case, you know, I felt like reading something. And it was a first in a series, which is very hard to find in our house. We have a lot of books. A lot of them have a lot of series attached to them. So when I saw it first, I'm like, okay, you're coming with me. It was like the Spell Song or something like that. It seems like it's at least a couple decades older for sure. Maybe even like, you know, 20 or 30. So. 69 today. So imagine what's going through my mind. Marie Brads. You're too cute, my dear. Hello, Miss Diane Birds. How you doing there, sister from another mister? How you doing? I love books. Kids say I'm old-fashioned. How is that old-fashioned to love books? It just seems so silly, you know. It seems so silly. Your Pop's arm candy? Well, he could probably find something way better looking, that's for sure. Maybe not as funny, though. But I'm sure far you're gonna look. Innocent and pure? Really, Marie? Really, Marie France? I have no wish to invert my age. Oh, no, I would not either there, Deborah. not until you're ready, right? He knows. He's like, maybe, I don't know. You'd have to ask him. He's busy right now editing videos, so you guys have some sort of content while we're away. So, okay, I think I need to do bigger than this, but let's just see how bigger. Okay, so we need one more for sure on that side. Oh, and let's just flip, flop, floppity flip, and at least one more on this side. Okay, so we need to patch it out. Okay, so let's do this. Hold on, let's... I'm the lucky one, so... I mean, because this is like a whole lot crazy. And he loves me no matter what. In fact, he said he's fine with no matter what goes on, because life is always a ride of excitement. There ain't never a dull moment around in our house, that's for sure. This can't be. This can't be. I won't allow it. Okay. Rip. Why were you stuck together? Why are you sticky? Why? I don't like those two. They're sticky. The question is, why are they sticky? That's what's wondering me at this point. Okay, so we just need to go one more around on the desk here for this one, okay? I think we all agree you are pretty inside. Aw, thank you. I love to sew. I wasn't fishing for compliments, honest to goodness. Your humor is the icing on the sweet cake. Thank you. Cheers, you guys. Okay, so let's sew these guys again. That should be enough. That should be enough to get us our pattern to flip and flop, okay? So, and then we just need to make another one for the inside, or sorry, the outside of the same size. So we just need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 7 by 9, okay? There she is. See, I told you. We just had to say her name 4 times or 3 times and then wait a while and then she shows up. Happy to see you there, Charlotte Vander. How are you, my dear? And cheers. Thank you, Suzanne. For never leaving me hanging on the chairs. Number. You're fun to be around. Thank you. Thank you. That's actually quite nice to say. I really appreciate that. Last thing I want to do is be a pain in anybody's butt. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't want to be a pain. I just want us all to get along, get in the cuddle puddle, have a snack, maybe a nap. We all get along. Life is too short for anything else, seriously, right? Okay, you are again, look how shy that is. That would mess you up. I know that doesn't seem like much, but that seam would not get that 1/4 inch, and eventually this little white fabric would pull itself out through the little, you know, the seam where it's supposed to go. Oh yeah, that was sticky. We don't want that one. I found a content creator. She does cooking, and I literally laughed out loud. It's Applesauce and ADHD, I believe is her channel name, and she is a crack-a-lackin'. Oh my goodness, I was about dying. Yeah, we summoned her, didn't we? You had Chinese food with you. Oh, nice. How was Dad doing? How was Dad? I'm tell him I miss our chats on Zoom. Tell him he's missed. We need to get back to chatting on Zoom there, eh, Dad? Okay. Yeah, I'm always like just a social kind of person. You know what I mean? So, and helpful. Like I try to be helpful when when I'm out and about and somebody needs assistance. Like I'm like, how can I help you? You know. So it's a matter of looking after people. You know, it's the 12 years as a crossing guard and making sure everybody's looked after and on the bus and you know knows they're seen and everything else like that, right? So. And some people go through life not being seen, and that's probably got a hard existence behind it, right? Not being seen. Dad's fine, nice. Tell him we said hello. Sending good vibes. Good vibes Dad's way. Okay, so let's do this guy here, this one here, and then this one. Okay, that'll go down our side here, and then these guys will go across the top, okay? We'll add that after. All good things come back around, right? Last time I went to the grocery store, I parked a little bit farther away. You know, my knee's not so bad, so I do like to, you know, whatever, work it. And a gentleman was taking the last of the groceries out of his cart. And I could see he had his little cane with him. So I waited a moment and I said, do you want me to take that back for you? And he goes, are you serious? I go, yeah, I'm heading there. And he's like, well, how kind of you. And I'm like, you know, to me, it just didn't seem to make sense otherwise, right? So, like, here, let me help you. Let me help you a little bit. I can be helpful. Give me a chance, man. Look at the star of the show. Well, you can't see her head, but Sleeping away. Sleeping away. Let's do this one on this side. Okay, and then we'll attach it to the side and then attach to the top. That should give us a big enough piece for our inside. Then we just need to make another one for the other side. Oh, yeah, and Sammy, do you know her? I don't know how I even came across her, but my goodness, she had me in stitches. She's like, do it your way, you know, or whatever it is. Like, the aggressive cooking videos. You need somebody just to kind of reset your outlook on life, because she's got like such an attitude that I just don't have, right? And so it's interesting to see it on other people. Yeah, and she just, drops a, swear word every now and again, right? It's like, oh, okay, hello. Hey, Sherlock So's, how you doing? Sorry you won't be there for the meetup. You will be seriously missed. But I'm happy you have time with your hubby. So that is most important. Family A number one. Family A number one. Hold on, this is not lining up here. You feel like you're odd. Then we just have one more row to attach at the top, and that should give us enough. We'll cut our inside template. We gotta stabilize it first, though. Right, so stabilize, stabilize. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was actually the name of her channel until you confirmed it there, Sammy T. So thank you. Yeah, I heard she won an award, which is fantastic. I saw that in a clip. I was like, oh, she's nice. She won an award for her aggressive tutorials. She got something to say. She's gonna say it. Okay, hold on. We're gonna attach that to the toe. How did I get one long? Uh-oh. Oh well. Okay. I don't know how I got one long there. Oh well, we'll do this. It's okay. It's okay. We got this. We got this. See, there we go. Whoop, magic fixed. Okay, there we go. Okay, pop a few pins in here just to kind of keep our seams, because we want those precise. We want them looking good, right? You know, this is what we're aiming for. Thank you, June Hansen. Big hugs to you. Thanks for sending the good vibes. And we will catch you on the 23rd for Cross Stitch Tuesday. If you don't come and join the Zoom on the Tuesday. The 16th. You love watching her? I just recently came across her, and I kind of binge watched her a little bit yesterday. So I was kind of zoning out, trying to make sure I had everything, and on like a little list, checklist, make sure I got all my Canadian chocolate bars to share with everybody. Pop asked if I was taking any clothes, because there's no room in my luggage now for clothes, because it's all filled with chocolate bars. Oops, sorry, wrong camera. I am. I'm taking some clothes. I can buy what I need. That is a blue jay. It's been very cranky. Michigan girl can have some attitude. She is hilarious. What about now? I see a bar going, but I don't know if we are static. Oh. Try smacking the deer. I don't know. Yes, yes. Okay. And this is why I'm not left here alone. Okay. So we have enough. I don't know what I hit. That's what the crazy part is. I don't know what I hit. Okay, so anyways, we got our part here. Jeepers creepers. Welcome to the Gong Show. Okay, so that's gonna go on our fold. So we need to make another one of this, but in the color. Okay, of just all the colors. Okay, of like these guys. So let's put her together. Says my friend Heather. Okay, we need all the colors. All the colors of the rainbow. And some we don't. See, we're like running out on greens. I can't believe it, but we seem to be light on greens. Okay, let's just put that together. I don't know what I did. Why are you blaming me? Well, it's not my fault. Actually, it is, but that's okay. I'm not going to take blame for it, though. Nope, nope, nobody, nope, nope. I'm going to say like you guys say, it's the gremlins. It's the gremlins, not my fault. I'm not taking blame. Let's do here. What do we need? How many rows? Rows of 9, was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7 of 9s. 7 of 9? What? Star Trek reference. All you geeks out there. It's nice to be able to use some of these up. Look at that shiny with the circle. That's gorgeous. Love that. Actually, we're going to switch you up. There we go. A little bit of spacing between you and your Buddy Bob. Buddy Bob fabric. That's what I called it. Buddy Bob fabric. No. No. We're not taking the mute button off. People would appreciate me muting myself. Probably more often than not, but whatever. Whatever. Ooh, peach. And are you gonna come out and say like at least hi to the people, or are you just gonna hide in the and get work done? Ooh, that's a pretty pink. Oh, no, do this yellow. I like this one. Okay, let's just sew some of these guys together first here. Let's find another color. There we go. Okay, hold on. Let's put some together. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Oh, and there she is, the star of the show. Yeah, hello again. Jeez. I tell you, that's why I need supervision. You know, but she's napping, so no wonder I made mistakes. The supervisor is napping. Matt said it's Altman High Day. Is it? Is that what's going on? I abused the button. I can't help myself. Thank you, Suzanne. there are definitely squirrels around. My mind is like 100 miles an hour, just trying to make sure I packed everything I needed to pack, because there's only like a few minutes after stream that I have. You know, I'm sure there's enough as I need, but you know, I just wanted to like double check everything. You know, just don't wanna forget something, right? That I meant to bring this whole time. So. And then it was like, okay, which project am I taking? I'm taking the bear cross stitch, the one I'm calling the Claire bear for my great niece Claire. And then I'm taking the stylish stitchers. They're the Stitchers Paradise, sorry. That I've been working on. So I'll take that as well. I've got those two to work on. So and my knitting. I got things to do. And I doubt there's going to be much time for, you know, between layovers. Oh, thanks, Lori Clark. Yeah, if you're having a good time here, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, or smash the like button, or like the smash button, or whatever the kids call it nowadays. It is greatly appreciated. Well, thank you very much. Alright, now let's do some more, because we know we have to, so let's just pop a bunch. We know we gotta, so let's get it done. We know to sew them up one by one. Just get a bunch of twofers together, and then we have stuff to work with. Okay, let's... What do we have here? Red. Ooh, another green. Lovely. Lovely. I've got an art project, like a wall hanging. Remember, like when we did the cactus? It's kind of like a big thing like that, but not like the cactus. I know that's probably not going to help you much, but for October, it's really quite neat. What I have in my head, I hope it works out. You know, sometimes they don't always work out, but I will do my very best, of course. And again, that one will, every one of this so far this year have been up for grabs for giveaways, so obviously that one will be as well. It'll just be a little bit different, so I just hope people like the different, because you gotta sometimes explore new things. So, of course, if you don't have to make your own fabric, obviously we are by using our patchworks. I feel like that is like way too small, so I'm trying to figure out is it a 2.5er or is the other one piece big? No, it is short. Okay, so we can't use that one. So let's pop that off. Just rip her off. Stick that guy out. There we go. That's a cute one. We did a whole seahorse project out of this fabric, all the different colors. We made 3 big seahorses, or 4 big seahorses. That's what it was. Remember that one? That was such a fun one. That was such a fun, beautiful project. And of course, we have to have some scissors. We have to have some scissors. There ain't no doubt about it. Alright, let's wake up our iron and see what we got here to put together something going on. Something's going on right here. A celebration to blast you out the years. Oh no, we have it. Actually, Pop took it out of safe this morning. He took mine out. I was like, what are you doing? That's how we lost stuff the last time. I had to get new passports. Because I hadn't left Canada in so many years since we came back from when we moved back from the UK. It was kind of like nobody wanted to go anywhere, so it was kind of like we're not going anywhere. So we honestly didn't feel the need to renew our passports at that point in time, and just left it, you know. And of course now, you know, 20 years later, we want to start adventuring again. Uh-oh, why are you... But you somehow got overlapped. Speeding in and crazy. Okay, and then we press to the dark. Did I wake up? No, I did not wake up. Okay, well, we'll wait for that a moment, and cheers. So Mama has a mute button, but does pop. Yeah, actually, it does. On here, it says pop mute and unmute. Honest to goodness. See? On the stream deck, right there. Pop mute, unmute. Pop cam. No point pushing that. He's not even here. So when it comes to when you're working with color and color, just push to the darker of the colors, right? For the blue on that one. To the burgundy on this one. To the purple on this one. To the orange on this one. Extra threads are free. To the plaid. The buffalo plaid on this one. Right. Probably could have went to the purple on that one, but it doesn't matter. Twice in 1 year? What was what? Oh yeah, yeah, for travel, right? Yeah, California in January, end of January, and now here going down to Florida. Florida, coming to Florida. Excited. And this will be the, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4th time I will be able to hug Lois. So I'm excited for that. It's the 4th time Lois and I are meeting up. That makes me very happy. Okay, so now we're just going to go like 2 by 2 as we did before, just making our patchwork. Okay. When I flew to Texas a few years ago, the U.S. border people checked my passport with a jeweler eye thingy that was before. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, that was a while ago. It was before 9/11. You could go row by row, but I kind of like working 4 patch by 4 patch. Whatever makes you happy in the process of what gets you from A to Z is, then you go ahead and do it. You know, there's many ways to do something, right? You do what's comfortable for you. But we know we're going to have to make at least a single row of something because we got odd numbers. We got 9 and 7. So, right. They did that to me for Bulgaria and Thailand. Oh, really? Well, this is the first time Pop's left the country and like since we flew back. So this will be interesting for him. Me feel like a criminal. That's when they inspected my knee brace on the way, both times for travel. I was like, really? But I know they got to do what they got to do, and I certainly didn't want to be a pain in the butt person. So it's like, you do your thing, I'll do my thing, and hopefully let's just get moving. So. Greece was a breeze? I'd like to go to Greece. I think Greece would be lovely. Yes, travel makes me nervous, but doesn't mean I don't want to go, right? That's the thing, right? I want to go and see the new things and do the things and, you know.
life is short, especially, you know, with almost kicking the bucket 2 years ago. So, you know, I want to take more opportunity to go out and see the world and see the people and hug the people and thank the people. We the people. We the people. Germany, they took my hair bands out? Really? Like as in, like, this kind of headband? Sort of thing? Or like elastic bands? I carry every day my passport with me as a rule here to identify yourself when they ask for... Oh, really? Interesting. Every day? Not even like a medical identification from your country would suffice with that? I mean, really checking. Yeah, I gotcha. Just make sure you were legit. How did you not look legit, though? That's the thing there, Marie France. How did you not look legit? Oh, hold on. Now I gotta refluff my hair. I got to refluff it. Hair ties. Oh, real. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so let's get some of our rows kind of planned here. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we know we need one more. That's fine. We can handle that. That's here. There. 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 Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. All right, need a few more at least. Okay, let's just keep pulling from here. Those together. These together. Little ladybugs or ladybirds, depending on where you're from. It was actually a children's book that, and when we moved to the UK, that I saw that they were called ladybirds instead of ladybugs. It's like, oh, interesting. Things you learn by living in different countries. Okay. That seems too short. Let's... That's also too short. Okay. All right, let's pop a few of these through the machine. Okay. Cheers, cheers. There it goes with that case and take. Oh, really? I have little tiny little snippy snips, little rubber tips, or you can pop them in the rubber tip. They let me go the last time, so, but you're right. Identity card not allowed in the UK and the US, then they also here. I don't have one. Oh, okay, gotcha. When we came back from Amsterdam, they checked that every page was in our passport. Oh, just in case something was like ripped out or something? You mean? That seems so odd, but you know, when you work on that side, you know, when you're on that side of the law, right? Everybody's a suspect, even cute little grandmas. I am trying to finish this today, but we kind of are on a little bit of a time limit. So what I do not finish today, I promise we will finish on the 27th or whatever it is, the Saturday after we come back. Hubby had to get a German driver's license while he was in the UK. Well, yeah, we had to get a UK driver's license when we lived there as well for the 3 years. So, and of course, I had to go and get myself the first ticket. Driving around with no seatbelt on. Like I owned the place. I was really tired that day, and I didn't want to walk in the rain. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. And I didn't even have my wallet with me or nothing. I had nothing. I didn't have the seatbelt on, and I didn't have my wallet, driver's license, or nothing. So the cop followed me home. Yeah, that was fun to explain to Kent at the door. Police officer following me home. Yeah, that was a good conversation. Not. It's like, you have some explaining to do, and I'm yes, I do. I seriously do. And then I think he thought I was faking a Canadian accent, but you know, clearly, I wasn't. Oh, Donafay's leaving? Okay, take care, Donafay. Thank you very much for the safe travels wishes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are very, very excited. Pop's going to go get learned, and I'm going to go get hugged. So it is a win-win situation all around. All right, so what do we have here at the desk? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we need a 1 row here. So let's start building that out. Let's do here. And here. And here. And we need one more. One more. There. And then we need one more down the side here. Got our buddies. We have our buddies. We just need to put them together. Okay, need a few more. I shouldn't have, but I knew no, there's no excuse. Honest to goodness, there is no excuse. I shouldn't have. You're right. I was only zipping up to the school to drop Marcus off, and it was pouring buckets out, and Pop actually was home that day from work. So other than that, I walked Marcus to school, or rode. I put him on my bike and pushed him on my bike and carried his backpack. That's how most, and then I rode my bike home. Because then I'd hit the market or go, you know, just putter about and go visit. I mean, I had the opportunity to go do whatever I wanted to do, so I pretty much did that. And toured around and on my bike, had fun. Oh, we just need one more. Do I want that there? That'll be close enough. Move it up here though. Yeah, that's fine. So, yeah. And it was just not thinking straight, obviously. So it was not my smartest move I ever made in my life. And you got eaten up here somehow. Oh, excuse me. Here, buddy. Got munched. Go. There we go. Try that again. Okay. Go back to the desk. Just put that one there. It's enough to flip the colors all around. Okay. So there. Let's put our little stacks together here. Cutest little star of the show. When I got my Italian driver's license, I had to give in my Kenyan one. Oh yeah, interesting. We had to hand ours over too. So when we came back to Canada, we had to do everything all over again. Well, we got international driver's license. That's when we moved down to the States. We did that, which was much easier. So. I have a Greenlander driver's license since my Florida one can't be used here. Oh yeah, well I guess you would have to, right? It's a whole different country. Yeah, right? Totally. Napping, living the good life. Living the good life. Marcus is all set to look after her. Give her all the goodies and all the treats and all the lovin's. He knows he is required to do to keep the Sophie Lopey from being mopey soapy. She will still be for a few days, but hopefully she won't be for long. She does miss her mama. Mama's her best friend. Though Marcus says he does enjoy the time that, you know, she'll come and hang out with him and stuff like that when I'm not around, so. She does go looking for other humans to love. Don't do that. Don't do that. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. Just trying to build up my rows here. Just got like compatible colors together and just go for it. Of course, we would be done already if we weren't making our own fabric, so, right? But we're making our fabric. We're having a good time using our stash. That's what it's there for. We are procurers of fabric. We must use them eventually. Today's a good day. Okay, that's a nice chunk. Look at that. Pretty. Look at the little ladybirds. Love them. Love them. Okay, let's do this and this. Instead of trimming this one, which is a little longer, I'm just going to leave it longer as long as I keep a consistent 1/4 inch seam allowance, and the rest will just be hidden inside the quilt, so I'm not worried about that one. Okay, so we need to attach this one somewheres over the rainbow. Okay, let's do this here. Just trying to snug the seams, and hopefully they do okay on matching up. So you kind of feel them, like as if they're like hugging each other. Hey, So Terry, how you doing? How's So Terry today? We need some rain. We could certainly do with some more. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Let's do some little pressing here. I saw today at least 3 rainbows. Wow. That's a lot. Count yourself lucky, girl. I hear there's some seasons in Ireland that are like rainbow season. You get rainbows all the time. So that would be kind of cool. That would be fun. Okay, so we need to do down the side. across the bottom. Hold on. Let's do another yellow. And then we have 3 to do here. That's what it is. 2, 3. So let's that sucker off. Put the blue and the pink together. We like that. Oh, take care, Giovanna. Thank you very much. Thank you for the nice wishes of a great chip. Much appreciated. The anxiety is already high, but I'm trying to be cool as a cucumber. That one was too short. That one was too short. Let's find another one. There you go. Oh, thank you. You're cute. You're pretty. We'll put that in there. And all you lurkers out there, safe travels and have bunches of... I will. I'll take pictures. I'll take pictures for you there, Pat, for sure. Of all of us together. Let's add this one on the bottom first, and then we will add the one onto the side. And then we should be good. We should be good. We're sucking on the time, though, so the chances of this are getting us this finished is kind of slim and none at this point. So today, but in 2 weeks today, I promise we'll get it done and another one. It'll just be a longer stream. We'll just have an extra long stream on the. I think it's the 27th. Is that the Saturday afterwards? After the next Saturday? Seems like mathematically it would be like the 27th, but you know, sometimes you know you have good math days and not so good math days, right? So. Okay, here and then one down the side, and then we're good to go. Yo. Okay. Right? Yes. Okay. Yeah, he had a couple of nice just bits of fabric, lining fabric and an outside fabric. You like I said, it could have been done already. But the purpose was to use our Scrappy stash for all the projects that we did this year. And then, of course, be able to give them away to you guys. Yes, it is the week after the 20th. Yeah, but what's the number? The 27th? Is that it? Because we'll be here 2 weeks from today. Okay. So. All right, so that is the outside. This is our inside. We need to stabilize both of them with medium stabilizer. Okay, so let's try and get some flat seams here, and then we'll do that. Okay. We can get our 2 pieces cut out for sure, okay? Yes, thank you, Charlotte. I appreciate it. Thank you. Big hugs, honey. Big hugs. Okay, here, and then we've got our Stabilization. You give me on heels of Stabilization. We want to do both of them, both sides, so we need to make sure we cut enough for 2. Okay. Allow for a little extra. We want to go in and out, okay, the inside and the outside. Just makes for a less floppy bag, and we don't like floppy bags around here. We like nice, good stabilized bags. Okay, all right. Okay, one over there, and one over here, and then we're going to flip this around, and we're going to line it up there. And then we're going to get pressing. Okay. And here. Thank you, Math Geek. Hey, dropping in for a quick hello. I'm happy you're here. Hope you're having a good day. Happy Saturday. Thanks for hanging out. This will be the last time you see this tender flesh untattooed. Just trying to make it as a one unit at this point with some heat. Yeah, I'm super excited to hang out with everybody on the Zoom on the Tuesday too, in Lois's studio, hanging out with Lois and her lovely ladies, and Tracy and Wendy. I'm not sure if Miss Melissa's coming to the Tuesday, but I know I will see her definitely on the Friday. So. I think I need to get that just a little bit hotter. So, un momento. This one, sorry, that's what I would have meant. Okay. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Yeah, I'm gonna get scissors. A pair of scissors with my mom's favorite flower, the ulstramarium. I'm gonna get it like right there. Tender bits. Yeah, my mom's favorite flower. She's not here with us anymore, and she's the one who always encouraged me how to sew anyways, and follow my passion of being creative and make puppets and doll beds and all the things. So a little homage to Mom. I think she would be fine with it, so. Okay, let's try and get a little bit on this one here. Okay, that's the other one. So, to the stabilizer, it's got like a bit of a gluey side. Let's see if I can show it under here. You can kind of, you can kind of see it. Okay, you can feel it. Can you hear it? There we go. So that's glue, okay? And then we're going to press it to the gluey side to the back side of this fabric, then hence it stabilizes it, right? So this part is not glue, it's just smooth, okay? Hence why the iron can smooth over it. Okay? I think it'll be pretty. I've already sent my photos in and stuff so the artist can get it all prepped and stuff like that. So we're not wasting any time. Time is money, friend. So, yeah. So we're all good to go. We're all booked for the 18th. Super excited. Super excited. Get some ink with some friends. We were going to do it while we were in California, but honest to goodness, Miss Allison had that schedule so bippity-boppity-boo. There was no time. There was no time. I think she did it on purpose, but it's okay. I'm just happy there's another opportunity to be able to do that, because I know we wanted to when we were down in California. At least the three of us did. I know Miss Allison didn't want to, but that's fine. We weren't going to force her or anything like that. It was just the, just the three of us that were going to go do it, but there just wasn't time. No, not a chance. Okay, so let's add just a little bit more heat love into this one. I feel like it's a wobbly up here. Yeah, and it's a little pretty pair of scissors too. Not like cross-stitch scissors, but more like fabric scissors, right? There's lots for hair cut scissors, but that's not the scissors I'm looking for, right? Like, I don't want the wrong scissors on my body. That just seems to not make sense. So they are a pair of fabric scissors. Okay, so what we want to do at this point, maybe, well, I don't know if you're going to get all the way over there, but let's stick you there. Once it's all adhered, we're going to take our template and cut our bag pieces out, okay? So we'll get that done. We'll cut our bag pieces. All right, let's move our bucket. I think we're done with our fabrics. We still have a lot in here, like a lot, okay? Like a lot. So we've got, there's still like a lap size quilt in here. Like seriously, we know this, right? So we still got more to do. Still more in the bucket, baby. Oh, I didn't put them all in there. Jeez. And you could quilt this too if you wanted to. Had I been more time efficient, we might have quilted it, but at this point we're just gonna trim it out, okay? Here. Here. Okay, we want to line up our top and our bottom and try and make sure like our seams are lined up. Our stabilizer may not be, but that's fine. We're not worried about the stabilizer. We're worried about the fabric underneath, right? Okay. So let's just put a little extra heat loving on this side to make sure we're all good to go together. It does adhere much better if you got definitely on the heat side to the glue. Okay. And you can make sure you got a nice little precise, a nice little precise fold right there. We're gonna take our template, we're gonna line her right up on the fold, make sure our tips we have enough from our fabric, okay? Let's clippity clip. Could have had it done in Halifax, a lot of tattoo parlors switch. But when will we be able to do that? The point was to have the tats together, right? So I could have done it. There's one just down the street. The point is to have them together, Marie France. Together forever. Actually, here it is. Oh, it is right here. Hold on. Riley Blake taco pouch template, 4 sizes. Okay, small, medium, large, and extra large. No. I did last week. I winged it last week. This time we're taco pattern in it. Riley Blake. Okay, so right there, free from her website. Okay, and I'm just gonna take my writing stick and trace all the way around. Okay. Ooh, just to the tip there. Woohoo! Just enough. Okay. No, I winged it last week. Didn't wing it this week. Okay. So now we're going to take those 2 out. Okay. We're still going to hold these guys right together near the fold. And then we're going to use that as a cutout. Okay. And let's actually stick a pin up here to make sure we're staying on the curve. Okay. And again, you kind of want to use your utility scissors for this because you're kind of going through stabilizer as well. Okay, but you could just use your rotary cutter and your ruler if you liked. Okay. Okay, and don't throw these away. They can be great for something else. You got a project that needs like a purple eye or something to it. It's already stabilized. You know, keep that. One day you're gonna need a purple stabilized piece of fabric, and you're gonna be like, "Oh man, I shouldn't have thrown that out that day. Laura Lynn was right. I was gonna need it." I know it's been 22 years since that time, but, I'm still going to need a day. Okay, we're just going to follow the line. And then I'll do that the same for the inside. This is the outside of the pouch. That's the color combination that I chose for that. Okay. Come just straight to the line, not past the line. Okay, and on the seams it does get a little bit tough, okay? So don't worry about that. And then with our zipper, okay. This is what our outside of our little taco pouch is gonna look like. Isn't that cute? Oh, look at the little scissors right there. And then the zipper comes around this way, and then it gets tucked flat, just like that. It's gonna be cute. Okay, let's do that with this part here. And then we have our in and our out. Okay, let's give this just a little heat loving. Heat loving, you're the one. Dun, dun. Heat loving, you're so much fun. Dun, dun, dun. I gotta go have a great vacation. When you look at the sunset down there, just know I'm looking at the same sunset just west of you. Aw, thank you, Diane. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Thank you. Big hugs. Sending you big hugs. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Okay, actually we're going to shift you over just a smidge. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then again, we're going to do the same, tracing our template. We are, yes we are. Okay. Make sure we're at the right spot. Okay, and then that's our inside. Again, we'll keep that clipped right here. Keep us all on the straight and narrow. And then for the curve. Oh yeah, they would be great for even just like school stuff or even like your own cosmetics, like for traveling or your own sewing stuff or keeping all your knickknacks or nail polishes and stuff together, you know. Just anything and everything. Could be a great snack bag, like a dry snack bag. If you want a chance to win one, exclamation SEPTGW for a September giveaway. And all you have to do is just kind of fill out the form. You do not have to be here to win it. We will contact you via email, which I have already done, to Judy Hebert, August's quilt top winner. I'm still waiting to hear back from her which one she would like. And then the other one was going to charity. Because we made two for August. Okay, this is so cute. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, here, let's just kind of go of what it's going to look like. Okay, so this will be the inside of the pouch, and then this will be the outside of the pouch. Isn't that cute? Let me just gotta put the zipper topper on it. But unfortunately, that's gonna probably take about yeah, the GW. Thank you, Suzanne. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. There you go. Get yourself a chance. Okay. We're gonna cut it pretty much close here. There's no point going any further just because it's gonna take too much time, and we've got a few things to do before we head out. So. Is there any questions about this project? It is a Riley Blake free taco pouch template pattern. I did not put it in the link below. I didn't share it with Pop. I'm just telling you now. Okay? So there you go. I will put it here so you can see it. Riley Blake Designs taco pouch template. Okay? Right there for you. Okay? And it gives you an extra large. Hold on. Let's go here. Extra large, large, medium, and small tacos. Okay. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you. Thank you, everybody who's sending us some well wishes. Much appreciated. And of course, when you have the template, you can make like tons more, right? You can make as many as you like. And again, if you weren't doing it with the PC fabric that I've been trying to do for all these pouches the whole way, you would have been done already. Okay. So we have to create the fabric to then sew with the fabric. And of course, we got a little bit of Canada, always here showing the love for Canada. Okay. So that's the outside, and that'll be the inside. Okay. It's gonna be super cute. Any questions before we say goodbye? Adios, amigos. Till next time. We're going to have a great time. Safe travels. Thank you, Natalie. Appreciate it. Have a fantastic time with fantastic ladies. You betcha. And see you Tuesday on Zoom. Nice. It's happy you're going to be there. Yeah, it's going to be open like all day. So whenever I get there, I'll set up the laptop. I'll make the post to YouTube only. I'm not going to go Facebook or the Guild website or anything else. It's only to the YouTube. The link will be there. You clicky the linky. You get in. You come hang out. Okay? Have fun hugging everybody. Oh, I will. They're not getting past me. No, no, no. Squishy hugs all around. Okay. Are you gonna say goodbye? You gonna say bye? Hey, you done? She's like, I'm so done. Take care, everybody, and we will see you in 2 weeks from today. Okay. Much loves and hugs. Look after each other. And stay out of trouble if you can. I know it's hard. I know. It really is hard. Big hugs. We'll see you soon.